Welcome to the next dynasty. So we're going to be simming some players' careers, and we got 4 of them lined up. But we're going to introduce the head coach, Andrew Tate, my apologies, offensive coordinator. So this first season, I don't think we're even going to play. We're probably just going to sim through it and then take a job off or somewhere if we get something. So we are Andrew Tate. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with who he is. So let's hop on into it. Alright, so the first player we're going to be going over is Jaden Ivey, a 6'4", 200-pound wide receiver from Indianapolis, Indiana. He is a 4-star, number 17 ranked in the class, considered a possession. He's an absolute unit here. So his weaknesses are lacks awareness, and he's kind of injury prone. So those are his weaknesses, but his strengths, he's really fast. Acceleration is incredible, and he's elusive. Next player is Christopher Puddles from Edmonton, Canada. He is considered the number 1 ranked quarterback in the class, 6'5", 210. He can pretty much do it all. He's pretty fast. I think he's got 85 speed. Yep, 85 speed. His throw power is 95, so he's got an absolute cannon. But his accuracy is 75, and his awareness is pretty bad. So at sometimes he can completely take over a game, and other times he can completely lose the game by throwing a lot of picks. Next player is Darian King. He's a tight end who's 6'9", 245 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. His top 3 attributes are catching traffic, and awareness. So he's pretty good. His weaknesses are speed, jumping, and strength. He's got some incredible size, just not athletically gifted, but it'll be interesting to see how his career pans out. He is currently the number 1 tight end in the nation. And then finally, Boof Shamgod. So in order to make him in the top 100, I need to throw him in at a halfback just so that way he'd get in there, because I think fullbacks max out at 3-star. So he is from Auburn, Maine. 6'5", 250, absolute tank. His speed, nothing crazy, but look at that break tackle trucking. Just absolutely incredible. So it'll be interesting to see how all these guys' teams pan out. And now, as you guys can tell, we are the Lobos, New Mexico. So we're going to go ahead and sim a little bit, and then we'll catch back halfway through the season. Alright, so we are about halfway through the season. Just an update on my team. We are 4-2, so that's looking pretty good so far. Let's take a look and see how the recruits are doing. Jacob Brooks, okay, somehow he shot up to my number 1. That's pretty dumb, but looks like we're about to land a nice kicker here, hopefully. Christopher Puddles, he's being recruited here somehow. I have it on automatic recruiting, so it's just doing his thing, but looking like he's going to go to Penn State. That'd be crazy if he somehow comes to us. I think we might have to stay here if he does. That'd be absurd. What a tank. Boof Shamgod, he is looking like he's going towards West Virginia or Rutgers. Interesting choice there. Jeez. Hold on, did I skip these guys? Darian or Jaden? Please tell me I'm not blind, or did they remove them from it? Oh my goodness, I think they did. Alright, hold on, give me a minute. We're gonna find these guys. Okay, so it looks like Darian King was removed because he committed to Alabama. As you see here, he's a number 3 overall recruit. Good for him. Temple and us, we were in the top 3, so that's a tough blow, but Alabama's gonna develop him. Man, Temple and New Mexico, they don't really belong in all these teams that are going for him. Dang, I'll take that as a compliment. Alright, let's find Jaden Ivey. He is, I think he's pretty far down there because they kind of have him as more of a gem. There he is. So he's technically the 88th overall receiver in the country, player, excuse me. And he committed to Notre Dame, the nice hometown team, kind of, or home state. So once again, we were somehow competing in this against all these top tier teams. So good for him to commit there. But yeah, let's finish up the end of the season, and we'll see where the other two guys go. So we are on the final week we can see here. So let's take a look and see where these guys committed. Stud Christopher Puddles committed to the Penn State University. It'll be exciting to see what he does for them. Now let's find our man Boof Shamgod. Okay, so he still has not committed. Still the same lineup, I believe. West Virginia, Rutgers, and then we're somehow in third, but there's no way. We're so many points down. And then got some interesting programs up there. So let's finish out the season and see where he commits, and then we'll take a look at some more stuff. So we ended up finishing the season 9-5, and look what ended up happening. We are getting offered the head coach job at New Mexico. I don't think we can turn that down. We're definitely going to accept this and go from there. What's funny too is before I went into this, I actually got a contract extension to stay the offensive coordinator, which thankfully I denied that and moved on. So let's take a look here into the recruiting and see where the legendary fullback Boof Shamgod commits to. And just like that, Boof Shamgod has decided to commit to the West Virginia University. We got some fucker named George. So that'll be quite interesting. Let's take a look and see. Let's take a look at some of the top classes. Notre Dame's got to be up there, I take it. Of course, we're nowhere near. But take a look and see where these boys are sitting. Nope. So Alabama, they have the number, out of the 4 recruits we have, they are the #1 class, sitting at 8 in the nation. They got 2 5-star tight ends. That will be interesting to see. I could see some drama there. One of them will transfer away. Pretty similar in height and weight. One's 1 pound less. So that'll be an interesting battle going on there. Then we got Penn State, who they got Chris Puddles, a 5-star, and a 5-star running back. Beard, okay. Nice. Let's take a look who's next. Notre Dame at 17. So their top recruit is Jaden Ivey, a 4-star. He should be a 5-star, but he was slept on. And let's see where we can find West Virginia. Man, they are kind of far back here. Jeez. If I knew it was this far, I would have cut the scene. Jeez. So they are coming in at 68 in the country. 16 total recruits, 2 4-stars. So they got the stud Shamgod and Dennis, a 4-star receiver. So that will do it for this year. And if you guys would like to do the same, create another recruit, please comment them down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. But I appreciate your guys' support, and I need your comments down below to keep this series going, just to keep some fresh incoming recruits coming. So peace.